Illinois just set a new vaccination record for the third day in a row. More than 175,000 shots were administered on Friday.
But some communities of color still lag behind those numbers. Brona Tomoti has details on a new initiative hoping to fix that disparity. Brona.
Good evening, guys. Yeah, that new initiative does hope to speak to communities of color, which have been most impacted during the course of this pandemic. The plan is to work with faith leaders and houses of worship across the city to help distribute thousands of shots in just 3 weeks.
Hola, buenos días.
Hundreds of sleeves rolled up Saturday at a vaccine drive in Little Village. A predominantly Latinx community where getting shots into arms has been deemed a bit of a challenge. This as the Illinois Department of Public Health released record-breaking vaccination numbers for a third day in a row, announcing earlier that more than 175,000 doses were administered statewide on Friday. But while the pace is being picked up on vaccines, cases of the virus are also climbing, with an additional 3,600 announced today, along with 13 more deaths, including a Cook County man in his 40s. Here in Chicago, the city's current positivity rate stands at 5.4%, which may not sound so bad if you've been following those rates all along, but that number is almost double where we were this time last month. And since the beginning of the pandemic, some parts of the city, some people in particular, have been bearing the brunt of the burden.
My folks in the black community, in the brown community, who have been hardest hit by this plague in our midst, please get the vaccine.
Over the past 12 months, since this date in 2020, city data shows just over 250,000 cases of COVID recorded. If you break that down by race and ethnicity, more than half are attributed to the Black and Latinx communities. To put that further in perspective, those communities combined account for about 60% of the city's population. But the vaccination numbers show just 1 in 5 African Americans and 1 in 4 Latinx Chicagoans have received a first dose, compared to 1 in 3 white residents. Part of the problem has certainly been vaccine hesitancy.
I know that there's reluctance on the part of some. I know that there's fears on the part of some. All kinds of myths about what will happen and what won't happen.
An initiative launched today in conjunction with Walgreens is hoping to help address that.
Going into the faith community obviously has to be part of our strategy. You can't talk about the black community and not talk about the church.
The Vaccine Faith Initiative will see the pharmacy giant work with more than 70 houses of worship around the city in an effort to get more than 10,000 people vaccinated before the month is out.
I want nothing more than to see the highest vaccination rates in our Black and Latinx communities.
Now, those vaccines will be administered on weekends at 13 clinics around the city. And coming up on Monday, suburban Cook County will join the rest of the state in opening up vaccine eligibility to anyone over the age of 16. That window doesn't open here in Chicago until April 19th, but anyone 16 years and over who doesn't want to wait till then can still travel out of the city to obtain a shot. They can even go to Gary, Indiana, should they want to.
All right, thank you, Bro.